He's really far away.
Extreme.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Everything's
The
just
drama.
the drama, the flair. Oh, I'm gonna like trip over this one block of sand, break my neck, and then why the fuck? You know what, Oz? You need to learn how to light shit up. Like you light up a room with my personality and your what I meant to say is you light up a room with your personality in my heart.
Well, no, I light it
you.
up with your personality, actually.
You like wield it like a
hold
sword.
it up in front of me like a torch.
Stand back.
See
So
what I know.
Oz
hey, fish.
is building a lighthouse, even though Oz is
I'm
the
not
only
sure.
light I will ever need.
Aww.
Also, like, we've done quite a bit since y'all last were here. Oz is in our underground abode. Look, Oz, I'm out here like the Titanic.
What? Oh.
It's me, Jesus, when they drowned him.
Oh god.
I'll never let go, Jack.
Yep, that's what they did to you. Oh god.
Same. Big same. Actually, let me adjust my audio settings real quick. I think, because you appear a little less, what is it? You appear a little less obvious on stream, so I want to make sure party audio is prioritized. 100%. 100. Okay.
100%.
So yeah, we've got our storage system set up. It's the first time I've done a storage system that's not my usual. Like in the fact that I do it like mirrored and everything. It's just like storage for the sake of storage. Now we've got all our stuff over here. There's a whole fish cooking. Wow. I'm gonna put some more fish on that. Okay. And then we've got a little dinning area for when we want to din. And then this is our mattress. This is where we live, and you can jump on it if the ceiling were higher. So that's good. This is Oz, and I love them. Oh, s'mores. Okay, let's see. Then you go upstairs. I've taken the beds out and placed them with bookshelves. And now I'm growing a fuck ton of wheat. I put up a little end thing here. It was inspired by Spirited Away, honestly. Like the fact that they go into Swamp Bottom and there's like the little lamp on the fence post outside.
Oh, I love that. I love Swamp Bottom. It's such a fun little scene.
It's so epic when tops say that. There's a traveler up here too. He's selling a pumpkin for emerald. You fucking highway robbery looking ass.
That is like actually robbery. Come on, man.
I think I'm gonna kill this man.
You know what? I think I won't stop you.
No, I don't want to. Then his alpacas will have nobody. Are they llamas? I don't give a shit. Okay. Alright. So, over here, this is where we used to have our, like, building supplies and stuff, but now I've got Oz's little work table, because Oz does love their little work table. And
Aww.
I've got, I put some billboards up, actually, just to make it a little livelier. I think it's kind of nice. And then we've got a garbage disposal over here. Oz's rabbit house is absolutely adorable. I'm not sure if this was finished last time on stream, but it definitely didn't have any rabbits in it. But that was
I bled for those rabbits.
Yeah, you did. You absolutely bled for those rabbits.
It was an epic quest.
I had to like chase you down this mountain while we fought off the phantoms while you carried a single rabbit.
Yeah, while I carried a single rabbit in my
and it was raining, and we would
meat.
Yeah, you're huge meat. We were like, we were waiting for the sunrise. Ma'am, put it down, ma'am. Ma'am, give me that shell, ma'am. You ain't got no business being that ugly, ma'am.
She just like creeped around. Like, hold on, like stand right here.
I'm standing right here.
Right here.
Did she come around the sides?
It was just like something a moment of like.
Something that I would do. I love that. Oh, that was my sister, and I killed her. But yeah, so okay. So you had a rabbit in the station. And, like, the rabbit escaped the station. We had to get the rabbit back in the station, but there were phantoms everywhere. It was nighttime. We waited for dawn, and then it started raining, so the phantoms wouldn't burn. So I literally just had to follow you and try batting them out of the sky while you brought these rabbits here. But now look at them. They're thriving.
It's incredible. And that was like after I had come so close to bringing another rabbit home, but then I fell down a hole, and right as I turned around there was a creeper, and the creeper exploded right as the rabbit fell in after me and killed it. It was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
I fucking believe it. I feel it. Why did I say fill it anyway? Um, I've made a little garden area for my sheep because I do love my wool. I do love my wool. And we've got this texture pack makes it weird. I don't know. I think it's an alpaca or a llama. One of the two. Pretty sure it's an alpaca. Yeah.
I've never known what they were, alpacas or llamas.
I'm pretty sure they're alpacas.
I have a cool question.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I might do like a striped kind of one.
Yeah.
Is it cool if I use netherrack and then the quartz?
Yeah, for sure.
Or, sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you'll have enough because I think I only have like 20 blocks of quartz, but you know, I wasn't gonna use them for anything.
You've got a full stack and then 50 more.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. If you can make it work.
I'm not planning on making it super huge.
You can also like make big layers of the netherrack to kind of subsidize it, and then use the smaller layers of like the quartz to make it higher. But that's up to you.
Smart.
So Oz is building the lighthouse. I also brought sugarcane, bamboo, cactuses because I do love gardening. I'm probably gonna add in a little area for carrots or potatoes over here rather. Let's see. We've got chickens. We've also tamed a jasper. So here she is. Bad person, good horse. So
yeah, bad person, good horse.
That's a little throwback to our Minecraft highlights video, which I love. Are you still taking clips for that, by the way?
One.
Huh?
What?
Are you?
I'm working on another one.
Oh, are you serious already?
Yeah. I just want to try and make this next one longer, so I'm just gonna wait on.
Oh yeah.
Till I find some more clips.
Because honestly, that's a really good way to promo the stream. Like.
Oh yeah. And it's a good. It's like a little scrapbook.
Yeah, that's for I watched the first one like a crazy person. I like laugh at all my own jokes. I'm just like, ho, like you know, because that's just how I live. I loved it.
I laugh at all my own jokes constantly.
Well, see, after enough time has passed, it's almost like someone else has made them, so acceptable in my opinion.
Like, wow, this person's so funny.
Yeah, wow, I don't know who this is, but her meat is huge, so good for her. But yeah, so I finished this trail going up to the railway. I adorned it with some flowers, and I put some borders up by the stairs, at least on some of the stairs. Cause see, if I put borders up here, it'll like totally change the fucking mountain, and I'm not about to do that. Maybe I got some borders up here. It's very nice. Maybe do some stuff here later. I was talking to Oz about like hollowing this part out, like this part right there. Oh god, my shovel's too powerful. Hollowing it out and then like putting like some glass and like a little green area back there. That'd be fun. But yeah, so we've got everything nice and beautiful. There's a sign that says now leaving Beach City, and I'm wondering if there's a different sign that says now entering Beach City. I doubt they would have put that in the game, but I wish they would. That way I could like...
I wish they would too.
Yeah, that would be very good. And of course our railway and a cow on the cliff, because that's usually where cows are. So, good for them, I guess. I might... I'd start farming cows here, but there's no room for them, at least not yet. I could do an underwater farm. Oh, that would be cute. They would drown,
that would
but
be cute.
You know.
A little underwater greenhouse.
Oh, I wouldn't dry it. I would just make it underwater. I would just tie them to a rock and be like, "Good luck," and then send them down. Hello, my creatures, my little babies. Mama gives snack to babies. Babe. I enjoy making the sheep have the sex. Yes. Oh, is there so many sheep over here?
Good.
What are you guys,
them.
Marvel fans? Okay, we like to be counterculture around here. Oh, and chickens. Oz, did you see the chickens?
I did see the chickens.
Very lovely. I don't know. I've been kind of playing all day, and this is the mistake I make like all the time, is that when Oz is getting ready to play with me, because we don't get to play a whole lot, unfortunately, because of busy schedules, but because we are both adults, and that is what happens.
Yeah.
I spend the entire day prepping for their visit and cramming in as much new stuff as possible, so I can like giddily run them around and be like, look at all the new shit. Because I enjoy doing that. It's my favorite part of the Minecraft.
I love looking at all the new shit.
So like by the time the Oz gets here, I'm like, well, I've done everything I want to do. So, but also, okay, this is a true story. No one will believe me. I clipped it, I'm pretty sure. I may not upload it. I don't know. There's no commentary or anything. But I was like walking home one day and I was fighting a drown or something, and a creeper came up behind me and exploded, and it exposed a skeleton spawner. So at some point, I don't know about when, but at some point I'm going to turn this into a XP farm. As a matter of fact, I'll probably do that, like, you know, today. I don't know how much I'll need to change for it. Let me see.
Am I making a terrible mistake?
No! What are you thinking about doing?
Is this hideous?
Let me see. But I'm almost certain it's not. Also, like, the thing about Minecraft that I've really kind of grown to love as I've gotten older is that it's the imperfect stuff that's really cool. Like, if everything looks great all the time, it just looks kind of, you know, whatever. I'm coming. More like I'm Tutankhamun. Ha ha ha. Okay. We like to have a little ancient Egyptian fun around here. So, what do you thinking looks hideous in particular?
The colors. Yeah.
I like the netherrack and the white. The only thing that I'm not sure of is the prismarine. But
yeah, I'm not too sure of that. I thought it might be nice, but...
Well, I mean, I think it could be nice. You never know until it's really finished, is the thing. But whether or not you want to sink time into that and then see and then hate it at the end is like, oh.
Yeah, I'm seeing into the future. I'm that so ravening into the future.
That is so
and
Raven.
I can see myself hate it.
I was literally about to say that. That is so Raven. Good for... You know what you could do? You could replace that with nether brick. Because,
Oh, nether brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of it we have, but if you want me to, I can go harvest some from, the nether fortress and sanctuary.
You'd be such a dear.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to do it now. Let me... God, why does my inventory always look like this? Binky. Okay, let's see. My inventory always looks like I've just now started playing, and I don't know what chests are yet. Like, that's what my inventory looks like at all times. Oh, also, we've made a small advancement. I've made scaffolding now because we have so much bamboo.
Oh, scaffolding.
Yeah, have you heard of it before? Have you used it?
I've heard of it. I've just never used it.
Okay,
it's
actually,
a thing that...
yeah, it's actually really useful. I will come on by and give you a demonstration, like someone trying to sell a vacuum, here shortly.
I may have to ask. Let's see. Actually, I can just go do it myself. What am I talking about? What am I saying?
What's even happening anymore? Things are different from when I was young.
With Minecraft.
How do you tame a horse? I for real had to Google how to tame a horse because I knew how to do it. I just did not understand that that you had to have an empty hand while looking at the horse to get on. Okay. So it's stuff you can place on top of each other, but instead of like having to, you can just place it down, and it works like a yeah. Oh, sorry. Here, let me get it away.
Whoa.
You also can't butt off the edges, to my knowledge. Like, if you try, you just can't. Never mind. I lied about that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It wouldn't let me off earlier, so I thought it was like. See, look. Oh, I'm crouching.
Maybe if you're inside, you can.
I was crouching, so I couldn't. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, another thing too is that they're super easy to retrieve. So you just break the bottom one, and then.
Oh, that's so cool.
Here, you might need these for your building. Good luck. I'm gonna go get you some nether bricks.
And maybe some nether rack because I'm about to run out.
They should be like more. Did you check the upper chest of that? The top chest? Because there's like 6 stacks of nether rack up there.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind, you're absolutely right.
Because what was I gonna use it for? Oh yeah, I used it for the railway. But then I thought maybe I was gonna use it for the basement. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna be heading back to the snow area where we built in, and then I'm gonna be taking the layover from there to the sanctuary. This is about the time the stream quality will dip, because my PS4 is straining to like load all these blocks, so it will dip for just a little bit. But you know, enjoy the fucking ride. ASMR. Do you hear the car ride? I'm gonna gently brush my hair. Is it,
Oh god!
is it relaxing?
No!
Stop! We hate it! Okay. Hold on. Oh god, is it getting night? It is getting night. Oh well, good luck.
We've slept. God, just watch though. I'm gonna
sip my drink.
I'm gonna get too into this. I'm gonna get to sleep, and then right as I'm at the top about to finish it, the Phantom's gonna knock my gay ass off and murder me.
Yeah, because Phantoms know gay people by sight. They look at you and they're like, "That's a gay right there." Also, I tried to like slurp my water, but the cup is too full, so I just ended up taking a really big gulp, and it went shot to the back of my throat like a gun. So it's going really well. Thank you for asking. Oh god. Oh yeah. So if you haven't seen the earlier streams, there's the Pink Palace. And I'd go in, but you know, I'll go in. And that little area over there, like the little gate, is where I was going to build an underground farm. But because I love farming, and that's why we moved away from this place, is because I could not make the winter work here. But you know, it's a good little place. And then this texture pack, which is this Human Universe texture pack, the smokers are deep fat fryers, which I love.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, Milky
You should make
Way.
like a little diner or something.
Oh, a little diner would be so cute. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, but this is like the way I normally sort out my storage. But the thing about that other house is that or that other area we're building, I was thinking maybe we could build like restaurants, because you know I put up billboards for like the fry place and the pizza place. And I thought it might be really cool to like oh fuck, sorry. I'm gonna take these CDs from here, but I'm gonna leave the music player because, you know, I'll leave these doubles here. When I was younger, I used to just take everything from a home after I left it, but then I realized how much I missed it when I like came back. I was like, man, this place is like a shell of its former self. So now I leave my house just as is, and then I just build completely anew.
Somewhere else.
Yeah. Speaking of which, by the way, if you head any further, what is it? Oh yeah, sunset's in the west, okay. So if you head any further west from there, like past that village, if you go like 200 blocks, you hit the end of the world. So we can't build very much farther that way. We might go north or south, or we may even like... I mean, I don't plan on leaving Beach City anytime soon. Like, it really is like a really cool place. But yeah, just for future reference. Also, here's the second minecart ride. This one is 1 minute and 5 seconds long. It was my first one I made, or the second one I made in this world, and it took me 12 hours of work, I think. Like, to gather the supplies, and the iron, and the gold, and, like, just placing it was a pain in the ass. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Okay, wait. Ma'am?
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 Ma'am? Did someone break into your home, or is there a mob there that I don't know about?
There's a malachite.
Oh, I see. Because I do hear things in the background, and I'm just like, is someone just very aggressively, like, shambling towards you right now? Like, we could stop the stream. Like, it's okay if you need time to die. Like, I'll give you that time. Okay.
Do I want it? Make it at least one level taller. I think I might. I don't want this to be too big, because then I would have no idea what to fit inside it.
I have yet to fix the station with the glass here at Sanctuary, because I tried to transport a fucking horse, and horses are 2x2, so like I couldn't get it through the door. So I broke this glass to get it in here, and I got it in the minecart, and I pressed the button, and it flew away, got hurt on the way out, and then I realized that when it landed with the minecart up against the wall like it was, The horse suffocated and died. So that's good. So here's Sanctuary. This is a little building I made. Like, it was meant to be the antithesis of Sanctuary. It was, like, meant to be the blue version, whereas I've got the pink over there. But, this is, like, when I started running out of steam for my Sanctuary building. And, yeah, so it's pretty much empty in here. But, you know, the shell of the house is here. And, yeah. I'm giving... How many world tours have I done now? God. It's been, like, 3. But, you know.
Because you keep adding to it.
Well, yeah. Also,
you're so
like...
creative and talented.
I haven't yet to do, like, an actual tour with Sanctuary. Like, I should do, like, a guided tour, but, like... you know, comment on it, and just cut that, because I've toured this world in the stream before, but it was like, it's literally, I toured it for one person, and it was at the end of, like, a 4-hour and 42-minute stream. So, if you want, like, the more in-depth tour, there's a video. It's, like, there at the end, but there's a little mine house over here, garden, spiky, and then my old farm. I almost forgot while I was here for a second, I was like, wait. And then here's our kitchen, and as you can see, old habits die hard. Oh wait, here, I've got the ender chest now. I can, like, actually move some stuff over if I need to. Let's see. Have anything that needs to go? I've cleared this place out almost entirely. Unless we need some, like, dirt, which we have lots of in this home. Ugh.
Hello, sir.
Actually, we could use gravel. Sir?
Sir?
Sir, did a man break into your house now? Is it every...
Oh no, I'm heading back to our house and there's a merchant hanging out.
Oh yeah. That's the asshole who wants to charge an emerald for a pumpkin. Or 2 emeralds for a pumpkin. Something's wrong with him.
2 emeralds for a pumpkin?
Yeah. Look, I've got like 6 pumpkins over there in my garden. I hate this. Okay, so I'm going to the Nether, and God wish me luck because the ghasts. Oh yeah, I love
the ghasts.
I love the Nether design, or the hallway to the Nether from Sanctuary, like this wall of like leaves and flowers, and then we've got like a little forest area here that almost feels secluded, and like there's a pathway, and there's a pig in here. Okay. But it's supposed to be very mysterious. You see, like, the black doors. And I went for, like, a Twin Peak kind of vibe. Like, it was very naturey outside, and now it's, like, very, ooh, Velvet Room. Or Persona Velvet Room, you know. Who gives a shit? But this is the coolest part about our Nether, is that I'm about to teleport in, and you will see where our portal is, which is right beneath the Nether Fortress, which is really just thebomb.com. Did I say that unironically? Oz, you have my permission to kill me.
I'll think about it.
Oh no! The rubies are here! I forgot. Rubies are... and they make the pigmen noises. Good for them. How much nether brick do you think you'll need?
A fair amount?
Like several stacks?
Like maybe 2-3 stacks.
Okay. I'll gather as much as I can.
Maybe some quartz, but I was going to come in for the quartz, I think.
There's that portal there that you can gain access to, and you can find quartz that way. Although I'll gather what I can over here.
Because I don't need too much quartz, thankfully.
Yeah. The thing that I would enjoy doing very much so is if I could find out where you can't make a map of the Nether, but I would love to be able to find where the portals connect, and we could do that.
Oh yeah.
We could do that because oh god, there's a ghast. It's the hand up there. It's one of the ships. But basically the nether, the way it does is that every block in the nether equates to 8 blocks up top. So say I know that that railway that I made at first was 1,000 blocks away. Realistically, uh, we're probably like 2,000 blocks away from each other right now. But if you divide that by 8, it would be nowhere near as much. So like we could in theory make a walkway from here to the other portal, and it would be much quicker than taking the railway, and we could like just walk between Sanctuary and Beach City, which are our 2 farthest settlements.
Your mind.
Yeah. Oh, shucks, thanks. But the thing about that is, we could do that. We'd have to do it on peaceful, and all we'd need to do is remember which direction to go in. Like, I'd know I'd need to go west from here. So I'd need to, like, remember which direction is west when I enter the portal, and then just start building that way. And then what we could do is we could build, like, a large structure that's very easy to see from a distance. But that's... oh god, it saw me.
It's fine.
Oh, sweet. With this bow enchanted the way it is, it only takes 1 shot to kill a ghast.
Oh my
man,
god.
right into the fucking... They always drop their tears right into the lava. And same, but like, that's my thing. So... don't you hate it when you start crying and your tears get into the lava and you're like, oh fuck, I made cobblestone again. Mom's gonna be so mad.
Oh, damn
This is a big nether fortress too, but I'm pretty sure we've explored the whole thing. Like, I'm almost certain.
Hello, Ruby.
Oh, you're also in the nether. Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like
Here,
we're in that SpongeBob song. This kitchen's not the same without you.
Oh.
Yeah, we are. This kitchen's not the same without you. It's just oh no. Don't die. Don't die, you're so sexy.
Oh god, white pearl.
White pearl, no.
Oh, it's fine.
Wait, white pearl?
Yeah. Well, pink.
Wait. Where... are you in another fortress right now?
No, is the thing. She was just kind of hanging out. She came out to try and hunt us down.
But, you know,
I
okay.
I ain't having that.
So I now that we've made this new settlement and that we're really sure we want to stay there, because I'm already really liking how it's turning out, and I would love to make a little town. Like, I used to make towns back when I was younger, but like that was with several people, and I made like a whole like harbor, and there's actually games you can make, like games you can actually play. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the game where you break the ground out from each other, and it's like a little arena, and then, you know, they drop down, and it's safe, of course, but like, yeah.
That sounds like fun. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sure sounds.
Oh, I'll show you a mock-up when I get there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of nether brick right now. I'm gonna get more just to be safe.
Okay, and I didn't need too much quartz. I'm just gonna get a little bit more just to be safe.
I'm gonna see.
Thankfully, there's
this area, because we spawned here and this is our first nether and we've been here for a while. It's pretty well mined for resources, and the only problem is that, like, well, here, I'll explore a little bit more. And I do have the pickaxe of fortune, so it does help.
Nice. I don't know exactly how much I need. I don't think I need much more than this.
Okay. By the way, what I can do is I can take the ingredients I have and I can put them in the end chest, and then you can, or the ender chest, and you can use those. You can just grab them while I take my trip back.
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
A happy little accident that was.
This is a good way to be, right here. Don't die! It's against the rules to die.
Pickaxe might run out before I grab all the quartz I need, but...
I'm grabbing some for you right now, too. I've got a stack right now. God, diamond pickaxes cut through netherrack so quickly. Oh, also my I don't know if you can see it there. My pickaxe is named Trans Rights because trans rights, absolutely. Can we talk about that really annoying thing that cis people do, where they like, I mean everything.
Where they cis?
Yeah, but but when they like take screenshots of like turf shit or like responses to turf shit, or you know just any transphobia really, and they're like, wow, look at how stupid these people look, and it's like, please don't show that to me. Like
I'd rather not see it.
Yeah, like I get that like dunking on them is funny, but like at the end of the day, you're just circulating what they're posting, so don't do that.
Yeah, and like I'm glad you're feeling good about yourself for being a good trans ally, but please just like don't make me look at it.
Yeah, be a good trans ally and don't show it to me. Like this isn't about anyone in particular, by the way. Because like I've had several people like when I was younger, or not just when I was younger, but like just in general, who like think that that's like the thing to do, and it's like, no, baby, no hard feelings, but don't do that. Also, it's like, oh god, it's crazy. Like, see, because on my end of the spectrum, I'm trans feminine, so like people say things like, oh my god, can you show me how to do makeup and blah blah blah. Like you do my makeup, you do makeup better than I do. And I was like, yeah, I sure do.
Yeah, I do.
And they,
no, I won't.
No. It's like, will you do my makeup? Ma'am, I never want to see you again. The fuck makes you think I like?
Man, this is a Wendy's.
Ma'am, you're at the drive-thru right now. I'm not even working here. I'm just also at the drive-thru. I wonder if I can put the whole shulker box in there.
What?
Oh no! Is he being evil?
Baby, it was a baby malachite.
Oh. Okay, so I am
on my way over here.
Get ready. I'm gonna put the stuff in the under chest. Oh. Supply drops coming in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh god, this texture pack is so funny, or so cute, really. Because what's really funny is that I had a friend text me out of the blue after seeing your highlight video that you made on your channel.
Oh really?
Yeah. And what's your channel name again?
I think it's like Oz Can't Play Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't play games.
Yeah, you can't. You're not even playing right now.
I'm not actually playing right now. I'm like my cat. Yeah, my cat's playing. He's really talented.
Very talented. He has thumbs.
Yeah.
But my friend said that this texture pack made her want to play vanilla Minecraft again. Because I guess she's modded it or whatever. I don't know exactly what she means by that. But like it really is true. Like the original Minecraft texture pack. I don't know if it's because I'm like bored of it or if it's ugly or both, but like this texture pack is very pleasing to my eyes for sure. Because I like the bright colors.
Like it's right up there with the pattern pack.
Huh?
Have you seen the pattern pack?
Oh yeah, I played with that before.
Yeah, like this is like right up there with like just being like very pleasing to look at and fun to be in.
Same. I also have the Adventure Time pack, and if you wanted to, we could always load up a different pack, and just to see what this world would look like with a different lens. That could be interesting.
Ooh. Yeah.
Because you know it won't actually change the world. You don't have to save it. I mean, you can save it, but you can change it. So basically, it would just change how the world looks. Also, that shulker box is in there for you, and I'm on my way back.
Thank you.
No problem. I got a stack and a half of quartz. That's all I was able to find before I was running out of town.
Okay.
They were like, we love trans people, we don't like you in particular. And I was like, okay. Like, it has nothing to do with you being trans. I was like, alright, thank you.
There's only moderately to you. There's only moderately to you being trans. There are multiple reasons for this.
They're like, it's only kinda because you're a faggot. I'm like, alright, thank you. It's so cool of you. Oh, that's another thing too. There are some people Um, this isn't an actual discourse. It's just it's almost like I'm prefacing, or like basically I'm just putting it out there. There are some people who do not think that like as trans people, like, oh, if you're non-binary, you shouldn't be able to say the F slur because like that's you're not a man, so you're not blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, you're just gonna have to eat my entire asshole, buddy. Like, you're gonna have to die angry about it.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, another thing. We were playing Overwatch. I played Overwatch literally all day yesterday, like from 11 a.m.
Oh,
to...
God. I could feel
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I feel my Overwatch energy returning. It just might take a little bit longer, especially since fucking Iceborne's coming out this week. And
Oh, yeah.
that's gonna...
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna absorb a lot of my time. I might share play some of it for you if you're curious to see it.
Well, I mean,
Monsters.
I don't know. I know I have Monster Hunter, and we still... You need to get me into that game, because...
You have Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I have Monster Hunter World.
We should stream that sometime. Holy shit.
Well, you should do a boot camp for me, for sure, because I've started playing it, but, like, the user...
It's a lot.
Yeah. The user interface is kind of complicated, but I feel like if I had someone there to be like, don't you worry, little lady, I'm gonna take care of you. I'd be all like...
Worry. Take my hand. We'll be just fine.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's... wow. Yeah. So, you know, I need some... Oh, wow. God, look at you go. And you're making use of the scaffolding, wow.
Yeah, it's really handy.
Yeah, like...
Uh-oh.
These fucking...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Help me!
What's wrong?
There's a baby Malachi.
Get away from my friend! Ah. Oh wait, oh god. Oh god, they're faster than me. Why are they faster than me? Come here, you little shit. And daycare's in session, bitch. Oh, they dropped gold.
God,
nice.
baby zombies really are just the scariest shit. I hate them. They scare me so much.
Okay, so like I have a legitimate I guess it was worse when I was younger, but like one of my greatest fears or phobias is zombies. It's gotten to the point now where I'm fine around them, but like when I was younger, if you made zombie noises at me, I would literally just like start crying. Like I was so afraid.
Aww.
Also, I've got this fucking shulker chest for you, young person. You better come back here, so help me God. Okay, no, take this. Take it. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Thank you.
And here's a smooch.
Oh.
There you go.
Also, if some of my like reaction times like in-game seem a little off, it's because I'm currently like the thumb that I use for the left, like my left thumb basically is still healing from almost being
from cooking
sliced
mama.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. You got it, sport.
Actually,
You can use a diamond pickaxe for that. It helps.
I have none, but I will.
Do you? There's like 39 diamonds in the chest downstairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do I use this? What do I use for? I know what I want.
I want it. The money's mine.
How to get it? I want the money. The money is mine.
What do you need?
I'm just trying to think of like what other block to use for something.
Okay, so this is gonna, well... Okay, check downstairs, in the, cobblestone chest, top drawer, or top chest, I guess, and look for blue glazed terracotta.
I was literally just looking at that. That could work, actually, although I'm not sure if there's quite enough of it.
Well, we have so much terracotta and we have so much lapis lazuli, we can dye the terracotta. The only problem is that we'd have to bake it in the oven.
Let's see, I'm just gonna see how it looks first. But blue is...
Okay, the only problem about terracotta is that the way you place it affects how it is placed, like logs. So place down a few test blocks and see.
Okay, also, do we have any glowstone? And if so,
we only have 13 at the moment.
Let's see.
You could also use blue concrete.
glass, and because now that I can see that this is working, I'm getting a little bit more enthusiastic about what I want to put.
Oh yeah, glowstone is
down.
right here in front of the chest, by the way. I dropped it for you.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. You can also use blue wool. There's also the Sion wool. Light gray wool is really cute. It looks like it would fit very well. Light gray wool's at the top right.
Yeah, she did. Sorry, my mom is reeling over how talented of an artist my little sister is.
Your mom is my queen.
Oh, Mom. Charlie says you're a queen. Charlie says you're a queen.
She's my queen, specifically.
You're Charlie's queen, specifically.
Oh, well, so we should sleep. We should sleep so you don't get knocked off the tower.
Sorry. Oh, my mom loves you.
I love your mom more. When are you fucking visiting me?
Also, my sister also loves you.
Oh, I love your whole
We all
family.
love you down here. We all love you.
Speaking of love, I love that book in particular. But no, is it so much for a girl like me to ask for a 7-hour road trip up to West Virginia in the middle of the goddamn woods?
Oh.
Sorry to spit on you like that. But I made it. The money's mine.
The money is mine. Glass also.
Do you want me to wait until you're good to fight the Ender Dragon, or do you want me to just go ahead and like kill that son of a bitch?
I mean, if you want to go ahead and do it, then you can. I'm just like in the middle of this, and I don't.
No,
know
you're
when
fine. I don't mean to say that I want to do it right now. I just mean like for future reference. If you'd prefer for me to wait, I can. Or if like some other day when you're not around, when I'm just in that mood, I can go kill it.
Yeah, like you could do it basically. Like you could do it whenever you feel.
Yeah.
When the lighthouse is done, I'll probably be down to.
Yeah.
Pop it out. I'm just the kind of person like I need. When I have an idea for something, I need to finish it. Otherwise, I will not ever finish it.
Yeah, same. But the thing about this that's really going to be good is that we're going to be able to get the dragon egg, and this time we'll be sober, and we will be sober, and we will be streaming our success and not our failure, because we did.
Yeah. What even? Yeah, it was the worst. What happened.
It wasn't the worst, it was not what I would have liked to have happened. Because I made a huge deal about it. I was like, oh, you're dead, you can grab the piston, we can get the dragon, wow, this is going to be so cool. And then, like, just haphazardly placing the piston and having the egg disappear into, hell. Wasn't the best way to go, in my opinion.
It's some other dimension's problem now, I think.
Yeah, there's a dragon somewhere else. We accidentally put an ender dragon in someone else's world. That's how that works.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. So,
bad.
have you played and or watched Oxenfree?
You've told me about Oxenfree. I just haven't had a chance to play it myself or watch it, but I remember you telling me all about it,
Yeah,
and I would really love to play it sometime.
I can and will kill you, because Oxenfree is so good. Oh my god. Like, and it plays like a movie. So like if you watch it, there's only like 2 different, well, there's a few different endings depending on who gets, you know, I won't spoil anything, but like there's like a few different endings, but you can just pretty much watch it like a movie. It's so good. Oxenfree is one of those games, it's psychological horror.
Oh, that's always fun. I like those.
Yeah, I like the horror that's actually scary, that like sticks with you, not just.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the reason I build pillars into the sky is so I can see them from like, say, here. So like, if Oz were lost on one of their adventures, or if I was, you know, figuring like where the hell is home, it's that pillar in the sky, Evangelion or some shit, you know. But Oxenfree is one of those things that really makes you question things. Because without giving too much away, the villain of that story, or I guess the antagonist you could say, is very three-dimensional, very fleshed out. So it's not like it's not like it's a black and white issue, is what I'm saying. So it's
That's
not like
always.
where,
Oh,
yeah, it's not like villain
not like
bad, they're good.
they're very bad and we're all very good.
Yeah. And it asks like a really, really important question, like, you know, God, I don't want to spoil it, but I want to talk about it. Like,
I mean, I spoiled like the entirety of Hollow Knight to you that one night in the weird days.
yeah, but like I have no
So,
intention of like really playing. I mean, I guess I do have some intention of playing Hollow Knight. Maybe one day, like cleaning up a Let's Play, because it's very interesting. And I guess it's not really a spoiler so much as just it. I'm gonna like not ask, but like disclose what the question it really does like bring up for your mind, which is like, if you're affected by a senseless tragedy, like, do you take your licks, or is it okay for you to get your way out of that tragedy, but at the cost of putting someone else in it? Like,
oh,
which is it, because like, of course, like, you know, everyone wants to say the egalitarian way, or not egalitarian, but like, everyone wants to be like, well, if I were strapped to a table about to be cut in half, and I had the option of replacing myself with a little girl, I wouldn't do it. But like, I feel like your answer would vary depending on whether or not you were actually, in fact, strapped to a table about to die. So like, and that's not anything from Oxenfree, that's just an example. So like, if you could save yourself, would you? Is my question. And it's very interesting, and it's very humanitarian, and yeah, it's just it's. And if you want me to, I can go full blown spoiler and tell you the whole plot of that game, because I could probably I've heard it so often now, like I could probably go like play for fucking play. But that's up to you. Because I know that, like, obviously we both have, like, lists of stuff that we need to watch, and Lord knows, then we have games we want to play. But
Oxenfree has been one of those games for me for a very long time.
oh yeah,
Um,
I think if you watch a Let's Play of it, I think it's about 2.5 hours long.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably, you know what, I'll probably watch a Let's Play of it tomorrow. I also have tomorrow off, so.
Nice. Well, I have school, but, you know, after that, who cares?
Oh.
But, see, it's not like a long game, and it is a game that, like, they kind of want you to replay it to see what different endings you can get. And, there's an ending that I really, really like that you can't even get the first time around. It's the New Game Plus ending, which wasn't around to begin with. So, like, yeah. They, like, literally updated it in, which is incredible. For free, might I add. They updated it in for free. Oh, you didn't even take this box. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm coming over there right now and I'm bringing you a box. Are you okay? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm just like thinking about
boxes.
Not sure I'll use this. I kind of want everything to kind of keep. I'm not sure I'll use this terracotta. I think I'll.
You're like, Charlie, your idea. Your mind. I'm just kidding.
Mind.
Did you get a diamond pickaxe yet?
Oh.
I will go get you one.
You noticed me taking forever to mine this terracotta, didn't you?
No. I am very minding my own business. That shulker box is there for you, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm dressed like a cute assistant because I am one. Oh fuck it, it's a baby malactite. Stay away from me! Oh god, that's a whole family! Oh god! Jesus Christ!
Oh god!
Oh god! Why too fast? Okay, that's dead. God, compared to the baby, these are like nothing. Thank God I'm a sniper in Overwatch, or else I wouldn't be able to hit that fucking thing. Oh. I was gonna say, my friends and I, we played like a ton of Overwatch yesterday. We played comp, and I grinded in it until I was able to earn my second golden gun. Yes, 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 yes. So at first I had let's see. I'm just gonna take some of these diamonds and give them to you. Okay, I'm gonna give you some personal diamonds. I'm gonna build a diamond pickaxe, and I'm gonna give you some personal diamonds. And you can take however many diamonds you want out of the chest. It's communal, so don't worry too much about it.
I have always wanted diamond armor. I'm just terrified of dying in it.
Yeah.
And I only want it because it looks like Pink Diamond's outfit in this texture pack.
I'm probably actually thinking about making some diamond armor and putting it on a mannequin just for display. Like putting it behind glass and everything.
It's so cute.
I haven't seen it. Like I see it in the little thing, but I don't know how it actually looks. Okay.
I want to wear it.
So
I wear the pink.
And then here's some personal diamonds. There you go.
I'm spending diamonds. I'm throwing around diamonds.
Yeah. Oh, actually, let me take that shulker box home so it's out of your way. If you're done with it.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. Thank you.
You know, most lighthouses, I wouldn't worry too much about things to use, because most lighthouses only have, like, you know, white and red.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
I just saw, like, a little bit of a breakup in, the top up there.
Yeah. Huh.
Not too much of one, which is why I'm thinking maybe... Oh, I'm actually kind of liking how it looks. It's very short.
Yeah. I mean,
but I'm not... I don't usually make things too huge in Minecraft. I usually make things that are somewhat smaller.
Yeah.
Which I understand is not always very convenient or helpful, but it's fun.
No, what do you mean? That thing's freaking tall as hell, and also, like, it's very cute. Like,
I like it.
That's really adorable.
Thank you.
It makes you want to build an observatory.
Oh, an observatory. I was actually... Well, you'll see. I have a plan. I have plans for the top of it.
Okay. Like, you know, God, what is that sound? What soundtrack? I absolutely adore it. It's from Majora's Mask, which has one of the most incredible soundtracks for a video game.
It does.
The Astronomer's Tower.
Oh my God! Yes.
It like that. Just that soundtrack. I actually like looked it up on YouTube and like, just
listen to it. You know what? I think I'm gonna listen to it too.
Yeah.
I'm
not gonna listen to it.
Was my favorite Zelda until what's the word I'm thinking? Breath of the Wild came out. Breath of the Wild came out. That was like, they're like tied now. I love them both. Those are like my favorite Zelda games. Although I also like Skyward Sword quite a bit. And of course Wind Waker. People were mean to Wind Waker when it came out, but
well, Wind Waker has its flaws, but like the thing that I love about Wind Waker is how stylized it is, because that's one of those games that just doesn't age. Like, because there's no...
like, that's what people were so mean to it over, though.
Really?
Is that it was just so... Yeah, because, like, what it was... I understand why, but, like, they continued being mean to it even after it, like, proved to be a really competent, good game.
Yeah.
But the reason why people were so upset with it when it came out was that there was a tech demo for the GameCube.
Oh, yeah.
And in that tech demo, there was like a moment where it was like Link and was it Dark Link or Ganon? I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, it was like that
Link
gritty, realistic Zelda footage.
A gritty, realistic style, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, that's what the next Zelda game's gonna look like." Oh my God!
Yeah.
But then like the trailer for Wind Waker came out, and it was all like cartoony and like adorable, and people were like, "What the fuck is this? We want our gritty Zelda game."
Yeah.
And
that was also like
hate fun.
Way back in the day. That was like when the GameCube was a thing, and like I don't mean to sound like an old fuddy-duddy already at 24, but like things have changed so much. Like, we've entered an era of social consciousness that's for the most part very, very good, and like things that were like considered feminine and bad are now like good, because, you know, if it was feminine it was like, oh, this is fucking gay, it's fucking gay, you know.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. But now, of course, you know, it's not so much a big deal.
Yeah, now we can have like fun.
Yeah. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. Okay.
Please.
Rat in a cage. But yeah, I feel it. But like, oh wait, hold on real quick.
Oh.
That's that 10-hour mix too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. 10-hour mix.
Yeah. See, I'm so excited for Breath of the Wild 2. Not just because it's Breath of the Wild fucking 2.
Yeah.
But because, like, from the looks of it and from what they've been saying, it's gonna be darker than the first Breath of the Wild, which is just like, which means that this is like, I won't say the first direct sequel since Phantom Hourglass. I mean, since Majora's Mask, since Phantom Hourglass exists. But also,
yeah.
I hate Phantom Hourglass, so I don't count.
I've never even played it. Like, that's how little I care for the DS Zelda games.
Spirit Tracks is really cute, and I actually adore Zelda in that game. She has got a lot of personality, and I love her to bits in that game. I actually like Spirit Tracks.
Yeah.
And I would love Phantom Hourglass, but unfortunately, there's the Temple of the Ocean King segment prevents me from doing so because. Okay, so the Temple of the Ocean King is basically you have to go to this like place and go through the dungeon, and then get the map of like the sea chart of the next area where all the different islands and stuff are, right? And there's like 4 of them. And you have to go back there and go through a different level of the dungeon in order every time in order to get a new one, which is fine. That's like par of the course, except that in order to get to the next level, you have to do the previous level all over again. So to get to level 2, you have to do level 1 all over again, and then do level 2. To get to level 3, you have to do level 1, then level 2, then level 3.
Oh, God.
And it gets so tedious.
Yeah, I can fucking imagine. That reminds me of like Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. I don't know if you ever played it, because I'm a huge Fire Emblem buff. I played every single one that's been localized in America. But they had an end game, and I loved it because, like, for what felt, I think that might have been the first time. It was only like the second one localized, I think. But like at the end of the game, there were these towers you could go in, and the thing about it was that like, oh my god, this charging cable! I'm going to kill somebody. My phone is fucking up. But the thing is that like you'd have to climb the whole tower and you'd have to beat it, which is fine. But what they did was they had it to where you could recruit special characters, including like enemy characters, and even the final boss of the game, if you beat the tower so many times. So like if you beat it 3 times, you got this really cool Valkyrie girl. If you beat it like 5 times, you got some guy who gives a shit. But like one of the towers, I think you had to beat like 10 times to get the final boss. And
my god.
It's not just one tower, not like one level of gameplay. It's literally like fucking you go and it's like 10 I think it's 10 gauntlet maps. So you just go in and it's like map after map after map, and it's absolutely killer.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But you know, whatever. Oh, so it was super tedious, you said. I've never played it.
Super tedious, yeah.
I've never played it.
Like it sucks because I like Linebeck and I like all the fairies in that game. Like by all accounts, it should have been a super fun game. It's just that playing through it is so like it doesn't really have much replayability for me because I just end up dreading the Temple of the Ocean King every single time.
Right.
Meanwhile, Spirit Tracks has something similar.
Oh, here, hold on, I got something for you. There you go. There's half a stack of bread.
Thank you. Oh, that's so much bread.
Labor is entitled to all it creates. Hashtag. Okay.
So it's like, what was... Oh, yeah. So Spirit Tracks has something similar where there's a tower that you go through, but the thing is, you don't have to redo every single, like, level previously in order to get to the next level. You just go to the next level.
Right.
And there's also the super fun mechanic because, like, the general idea is that, like, the general story is that there's this dude, this horrible, evil leprechaun man or whatever, who has stolen Zelda's body. he's he's stolen Zelda's body
Uh-huh.
so that he could use it as a vessel to summon Ganon. Yeah, it was Ganon. Was it Ganon, or was it something different? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Evil,
Yeah.
horrible thing.
Yeah.
But he's stolen Zelda's body, but her spirit is still around.
Right.
And so like the role of like Navi / Tattle / Midna / Fi is actually Zelda's fucking ghost.
Oh shit. That's the most direct role
like,
she's had, I'd say.
Yeah, and it gets more direct because first off, she's like kind of high maintenance. Like she's not this fucking like a regal, almost ethereal, responsible figure. She's a shitty little kid.
Yeah.
It's really
That's so
funny. And she does kind of grow into that like wise role as the game goes on. Like she gets character development, but like to start with, her whole motivation is like okay, stop the evil king, yeah, that's whatever, but like also I don't want him touching my body. That's really gross. So like that's gonna be my primary motivation for the first third of the game.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
I love her.
Yeah, same.
But her role gets more direct because when you're going through the levels of the temple, you know, like the Dark Nuts, the big meaning,
Suits
the
of
armor
armor
dudes.
Yeah.
Basically, the way the tower works is you go through the first part, you power up Link's sword with this little bit of light, and then you use that to incapacitate one of the Dark Nuts, and then Zelda possesses the Dark Nut, and then you can control her separately, and she can help you solve puzzles, like carrying Link across lava, distracting other Dark Nuts with conversation so Link can sneak by, helping you fight. It's really cool.
For real.
I like it a lot.
I love that proactive approach because like I love Zelda and like my friends and I are always just like, please let Zelda be playable because Zelda's a fucking badass, dude. Like Zelda
she is, especially in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, God. Oh yeah. Well, in Breath of the Wild, oh for sure, she really did.
She fought Ganon for 100 years.
Well, oh, that's true, I guess. I thought you were meant like in the gameplay sense, because in the gameplay sense, it was just like, I'm not around, here I am, thanks for saving me.
Yeah.
But like,
it's more like I'm not around because I'm currently fighting Ganon to keep him from like destroying the rest of Hyrule.
Oh yeah, and like fought him for like 100 years, and I call that like, she really strikes me as Hermione Zelda, like in particular.
Oh yeah.
Like
strong, straightforward.
Well, no, just like the fact that her British accent, like she's just fucking Hermione Zelda to me. It's like, Link, freshen your drink, governor. And I was just like, thanks, Zelda.
Save Hyrule.
The blood moon rises again. Link.
Link.
Oh.
Please. Stop climbing trees while naked.
Link.
You must save Hyrule.
Link, sis, the deforestation.
Link, why do you keep looking for those Koroks? They don't do shit for you, Link.
One of these, I want a Korok, but I want it to have a gun. Like, I want it to be like, hey, you found me! And then I want to literally kill Link.
I wish that of all the 800 Koroks, there is just one Korok that will kill you instantly when you find it.
That would be so good. Like, I want a Korok.
It's randomly generated every time you start the game, so you have no idea. No way of knowing.
Better yet, I want it to not just kill you, I want it to delete your save. I want it to, I really just want one evil Korok in the whole bunch. God. Also, remember when I, like, turned my nose up at all those stacks of dirt earlier? Well, now I need to make a garden, and, we have 10 blocks of dirt. Wow. Love that. Very fun. But, But, like, the thing about Majora's Mask, like, getting back to it, like...
Oh, yeah.
It was one of the first games I played, like, Zelda games, because I mostly just watched my brother play the 64 one, because, like I said, I had a huge phobia of zombies.
I play Ocarina too.
Yeah, and, like, I had a huge fear of zombies. And that game, as you know, like, when you went to the future, the town was filled with re-deads.
Re-deads.
And, the shrill shriek they made was... Like,
not good.
Like, it was horrible. Like, look it up. It'll scare the shit out of you. So I didn't play that one per se. But Majora's Mask was very interesting because I like having stuff to unlock, and I like it wasn't enough for me to have weapons. Like the fact that I had masks that I could wear, it was the first
Oh, the
time I
mask.
discovered an element of fashion in a video game, and it's crazy. I think that is why I loved it so much. It was just because like I could wear the masks, and
I wore
crazy
the
as it
Keaton
sounds,
mask everywhere.
the Keaton mask, the fox.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's literally what I was about to say. Is like I was literally about to say, as crazy as it sounds, when I unlocked the yellow fox mask, I always wore it, even though it essentially held no purpose. Not that I remember anyway.
It just made me. I mean, it did have a purpose. It made you look fresh as fuck.
Yeah, it did have a purpose. It fucking took
It
the
fucking
edges
ruled.
right out of her mouth. But like that game really tackled extremely heavy themes. Like I know that's
Oh
been like
yeah.
said to death, but like you
It
literally
was
get to watch people
nuts.
die. And like, do you remember what happened to Marin and her sister, and the fact that
God,
like her sister
fucking
like
lobotomized.
well
Romani?
yeah, Romani, like the fact that she was her name Romani in the game? I know that they changed their
Yeah, I think it was
names,
Romani.
but like literally she's like, I don't know what we're gonna do, like, oh my god, like should I tell her? Like
Oh
on 2 days before she was
yeah.
like, I don't know, should I tell her? And on the final day you realize she drugged Romani's milk, and like she
Yes.
literally drugged her milk, put her to
Oh.
bed, and like you could just see her crying in the barn. Like you tried to talk to her and she would just be crying because she's about to die, her sister's about to die. Like, oh my god. And then like you go to
Oh
the,
my god.
didn't you find people getting drunk at the milk bar too?
Yeah, you find people getting drunk in the milk bar. Like the guards who like normally try to block your passage or whatever are like sitting there staring up at the moon, like at their posts, shaking, knowing that they can't leave their posts, but they're just terrified to die.
Well, the thing is that at that
Like,
point, I think it's established that like on day 3 it's too late for them to leave, because on day 3 also half the town evacuates. Like the bank is closed.
yeah, like they're all
Oh my
gone.
god, the sword master. I don't know if you ever found this tidbit, but
Oh yeah, he's like cowering in his back
yeah,
room.
like literally hidden. You have to slice a wall, and it's there's a sign on the wall or something, and it says like, I've voyaged far away into the depths of blah blah blah. Don't try and find me. And if you slice it, it reveals a hidden back room, and he's back there behind a jar, like a bunch of jars, and he's literally trembling, being like, please, I don't want to die. And like, oh my god,
Ugh.
like all the
And it just like
characters were
it
afraid.
just puts so many like it just raises the stakes of you having to save these people so much higher because you're seeing just these very real, very visceral plays of panic and fear.
Well, that's the thing, is that unlike most games where it's like, don't do this or you'll get a game over, it's like, if you don't do
Ugh.
this, these people are going to fucking die. Not only
They are
that,
going to die.
but if you
You
want
have a
to, you
real
can,
time limit.
yeah, and if you want to, you can watch them die. You can literally watch them die to see what will happen if you fuck up. And like, there's also the rush to reunite those two lovers. The one who was cursed like
That
a
is
boy.
one of the most like intense experiences that I like to date. That's one of the most intense experiences I've ever had in my life because me just like a kid
Yeah.
playing that game, going through the storyline and like literally waiting outside the inn, staring at like the entrance to the town as the last minutes are counting down, and that like soundtrack, that end of the world soundtrack is playing, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like starting to cry because I'm like, oh my god, he's not gonna make it, and then he comes through and I just start sobbing and I run up to the room with him.
Yeah. And then you have to rewind time
God.
again, and it's like, well, yeah. But then like, and even then, the thing about that game that's so, there's an animatic that someone made. It's like meant to look realistic and everything, and it does. It still holds up to this day. But it's about the CGI Happy Salesman, and when he has the mask stolen from him, and it shows the moment where the Skull Kid puts it on. It's very, very beautiful and intense. It's not canon, of course. It's fan made, but like, the fact that Skull Kid was an interesting character with incredible design, and
Yes.
then like the mask itself was the villain, and at the end you see, and this is just like my headcanon for what I'm listening to, like, okay. So I listen to like bombastic tracks or whatever, or like musicals. I daydream the fuck out of it. Like I daydream, I like pretend I'm in a
Oh,
music video,
same.
and I pretend like all that. Like not that I'm in a music video like as I'm listening, but like I daydream a video in my head where I am in it, or like a character's in it, and I will like put it to the music basically. So like there's that part at the end where Majora's Mask is done with Skull Kid, and or Skull Kid can't serve his purpose anymore, and he like his body limply floats into the air as the mask like raises, and he's like a puppet that can no longer serve its role, is simply useless, and like all of a sudden he like disconnects from the face, and the mask like grows tendrils and stuff, and it like becomes almost like a monster, and it does become a monster, but like my headcanon for that moment is the fact that, like, in a more grittier R-rated move, the mask, instead of just, like, removing from his face, twists all the way around and snaps his neck. Like,
oh.
Yeah, that's my headcanon. I know. But of course, you know, Link, Song of Healing, whatever, saves him. But, it's just, I remember, such an impactful game, really.
Oh, it really, it affected me very deeply, and it still does, like, to this day. It's, oh, just the idea that, like, you know, kids these days who are like the age I was when I played Majora's Mask might get that experience with Breath of the Wild too.
Oh yeah.
You know? It's really exciting to me, and also just, oh.
I don't know if they could ever match it, because, like, Breath of the Wild really, or not Breath of the Wild, but Majora's Mask 2 is really a moment in time, like, and of course there's no time telling, but, like, I'm hoping that if it does get, like, a traction as a darker Zelda, that it will, like, you know, give kids an incentive to go back and play the first really dark Zelda game, which was Majora's, because there is a remaster of it on the 3DS shop, so.
There is, and it got, I had a physical copy of it that was, oh, no, please leave me alone. Anyway, I had a physical copy of it that was stolen, but that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Which really sucks, because God, I love it so much, and like the remaster is so good.
Oh yeah, I still have it. I have the digital version on my 3DS.
I might have to get it someday, because I don't have to get like the digital version on my 3DS someday. There's a ghast right through there. Be careful.
Do you want me to kill it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the spider. You stay here.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to go ahead and come on through, you can.
Alright, come. But it's like Breath of the Wild is already pretty dark. As is. Like when you... It's one of those things where like you... Like in the moment, you're having a wonderful, peaceful time, but like... If you start thinking about it, the more you think about it, the more you realize, like, it's really fucked up.
Really? I mean, because for me,
like,
not that it's...
Okay.
If you think about it, maybe, but, like, gameplay-wise and everything, it feels pretty tame.
No, gameplay-wise... Yeah, no, like, that's the thing. Gameplay-wise is very tame, but story-wise... So... Link wakes up... in a mysterious place. Absolutely zero memory of who he is and what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
He's told by a strange old man that, like... He learns that, like, everything is depending on him.
Yeah.
He just woke up.
Yeah, he has, like, no memories either.
Right off the bat, this poor guy has got a fuck ton of
spoilers,
pressure
by the way.
on him. Yeah, okay, this is all spoilers, yeah.
Just a heads up.
But the thing is, the more you go, you're finding things, and you're finding the ruins, like, the entirety of Central Hyrule is destroyed.
Yeah.
And you're seeing these husks of buildings that people used to live in.
Yeah.
You're basically in a post-apocalyptic world at this point.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There are only several small spaces that are safe. Everything else, you could just find these husks of towns where people used to live and used to just be happy and safe, but
That is very true.
aren't anymore.
People talk about the
Not to
Calamity
mention,
too.
all his friends are dead.
Yeah.
All of them are dead, and he meets their ghost, but like you can tell he gets like little memories of them here and there, but
Yeah.
there's like really no implication that he ever is fully ever to remember who they were.
Yeah.
And ow, gas. But
again.
So, oh, I'm about to die. Oh, I'm gonna try and die by the portal. Oh, never mind. But
I'm coming. I'm gonna kill it.
So again, he woke up, no idea who he is and what's going on, and he has these friends who are dead and who loved him very dearly that he'll never fully remember. One of whom was madly in love with him, and he'll never truly remember her.
Yeah, that's
and
really
whether
depressing.
or not he felt the same.
You can't be sure,
mention,
and he can't even be sure either.
Yeah, he'll never be sure. Not to mention the Champions Ballad DLC when that came out, which is so good, so many good puzzles. But you get like extra cutscenes, little memories of the other champions, so you kind of remember them, and you also find their diaries and learn more about them and their relationship to Link.
Yeah.
Like Urbosa was best friends with Zelda's mother, very heavily implied to have actually been in love with her. But then Zelda's mother died, and over time she came to see Zelda as her daughter.
Yeah.
And now she's dead.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mipha, again. Mipha is shown to be a little bit more than just like a character who is in love with Link. She is a warrior and a strong, respected, wise leader in her own right.
Yeah.
Who loves her little brother very deeply.
I need to finish that DLC.
So good.
Yeah.
And she's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Daruk was best friends, even in the Goron sense of brothers, with Link.
Yeah.
Link was his brother, and now he's dead.
Yeah.
Rivali, he's still kind of a dick. But
yeah, that's just kind of his whole character, though.
But there is a very heavy implication that he felt very pressured. Like, he kind of established himself as, like, special and talented when he learned how to fly.
Yeah.
Like, create those veils so he could fly without needing to find a breeze.
Yeah.
And so he established himself a little bit better, and he felt this obsessive need to continue being that way.
Yeah. Like a gifted child.
Yeah, very much like a gifted child, and he had sort of a panic when Link came around because suddenly he wasn't like this, and like, oh no, is he really not that good? But who is he if not the best?
Yeah.
And now he's fucking dead.
Yeah, be careful by the way, because there's a ghast over there somewhere. You might want to get a bow.
So like, and it's very much a story about. Oh yeah, and also you find Zelda's diary.
Yeah, that's
Hyrule
true.
Castle.
Mm-hmm.
And you learn that Link isn't just mute for no reason. Link is mute. He's selectively mute because he is terrified all the time. Like, Zelda talked to him, and she's like, why don't you ever talk? And he finally opened up, and he basically told her that, like, I can talk, I just am scared to because I'm terrified. I'm terrified that I'm going to mess up. Everybody's hopes are riding on us, and everybody's hopes are riding on me. And if anyone finds out that I'm scared or nervous, then they're going to be terrified, and I can't let that happen. So he's literally mute almost because of his anxiety and trauma and the pressure on him.
Right. Well, see, I remember reading the diary. I don't remember that part in particular, but like I remember that she said that he opened up over food. She said that he loved to eat and that he would open up over food, and like that's really cute to me. That's very endearing.
That's really cute. Which is actually how him and Daruk started to bond, is because Daruk was like, oh my god, this guy eats like a Goron.
Yeah. It's actually really funny. Like I have a bit of a crush on Link, like a little bit.
Oh, same. Ever since Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, ever since like adult Link, and like even like, and again, people are probably like canceled, but like I had a crush on like little kid Link, but I was a little kid, so do not worry. There's nothing crazy going on there.
Yeah, of course, you're a little
like,
kid. There's no.
Yeah, but yeah, the thing about it though is that they don't. How do I put this? Yes, there's like implications of heavy themes, and like you know that the people in these memories are dead, and you get to see like a sad, like sad truths about how how you can have dreams and affinities and things and still very much end up dead. But they don't go into the nitty-gritty of how you die or what their final moments were, or like, and you even still get to see them as ghosts, and it's like heartwarming because although they're dead, they're not gone, and they get to run their thing. But like, Majora's Mask was fully just like, oh yeah, everyone's dead, crushed to death by a moon that fell from the sky, and it was too late to escape, and she didn't know how to handle it because she was just a sister trying to raise her other sister, and so she drugged her Lon milk, and like, there's carriage thieves who try to steal like the carriage. There's an alien invasion that's to this day still pretty fucking creepy. Like,
Yeah, the alien invasion is really creepy. It's like their design's based on like the Flatwoods monster, which I thought was kind of a fun touch.
For sure.
But I like the carriage thieves are like encounter is really interesting because if you wear the circus leader mask, they stay away. You could just put that mask on before going into that like encounter and just not exert any effort because they're not trying to attack you while you're wearing it.
Yeah, for sure. And I used that for the remake. That's for damn sure. I used that for the remake.
Oh yeah, because that encounter is really stressful.
Yeah. I mean, anything where you have to like manage time and resources is like, oh fuck, Lord help me, Jesus. I want to put up another garden over here, but I'm afraid that if I do, it will like, it'll obscure too much of the view from under the water, or from in the bedroom. But this is the side of the house that you don't really get to see a whole lot out of anyway. You just get to like see peeks out of.
Yeah.
I guess I could do one on land, and I don't really...
I need glowstone.
Yeah.
I need a fair amount of it. But
Very
like,
rough.
So like Breath of the Wild is like subtly dark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's the kind of dark where it's dark when you, like, it gets really dark once you like actually think about the implications of things.
Yeah.
Which just makes me wonder what they're gonna do now that they're like, no, we're going to be dark.
Well, I mean, I think they're gonna round back to like the way that Majora did it, and they're probably going to like. I mean, I don't know, like, 'cause see, Nintendo, I think above all else this past year, has really learned that what people are really, really like okay with is change, because like this Zelda game went completely off the grid.
Different. I love it. It completely changed the formula.
Super Mario Odyssey, same thing. They did it. They made a 3D audio,
yeah.
And like, I mean, it's a 3D Mario, yeah, and like, you know, you could make the argument that it's not that different, but in my opinion, it kind of very much is. Like, there's the whole hat mechanic. You don't. It's not traditional Mario really at all. Like, it's not platforming. I guess it is, but it's also like puzzle solving and with the hat and everything, you know.
Yeah.
So they really changed it up.
Is really cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like the possession mechanic, extremely cool.
Yeah, like they're changing up a lot. Like, oh, I'm dead.
Oh no.
Do you have anything? Well, I have a diamond pickaxe. Well.
Well.
Oh well.
You're all right. We have plenty of diamonds.
I got smacked into the lava by a ghast because I was trying to go and get some glowstone.
It's okay. Do you want me to put it in peaceful mode for a little while?
Just for maybe a little bit, just so I can grab the glowstone.
Okay. Don't be afraid to grab some of the stuff from the chest. You know, it is communal. Cause you put stuff in too.
Oh yeah, because you had to put it in peaceful.
Yeah.
But no, like there's so like they're trying out so many new things with their like major IPs. Like the new Animal Crossing that's coming out looks like it's going to be really different too. Like
oh yeah, they're incorporating more of those elements from Pocket Camp like they did with Pokemon Go, which makes me a little bit nervous. Because the world's back. Makes me a little nervous because I have yet to play Pocket Camp, and I guess I could. I don't see the harm in it. The problem I see with it. Another thing too, very interesting to think about. By the way, let me show you a block that you might really like, and is relatively easy to make. Let's see. They're talking about, and I don't know if this is something Nintendo has officially released, or if this is just what they're talking about, you know, the people. But here's this block. Netherwarts block. It's so pretty.
Oh, so stripy.
But it
Oh, I
takes
love
9
it.
netherwart, I think, so it's
Oh,
very...
ew, ew, ew! My weird chest face is exposed. I need to cover this immediately.
Are you okay?
Don't look at me. I'm a monster.
Don't look at me, I'm hideous! But,
I'm hideous. Don't look at me.
I'll probably start... Maybe I should put a little... Well, we're gonna need an enchanting table in here. We're gonna need room for more bookshelves, and we're gonna need an alchemy station, which probably means we'll need a garden. So I might even add, like, another level to this house, honestly.
Oh, that could be fun.
I hadn't thought about that, but you know what? I'm gonna gather some stuff and make yellow concrete, because I'm gonna do blue for this floor and yellow for the next.
Much better.
But,
You can view me once again.
oh, that's so cute. Okay. Oh, the only problem is that's... Well, I guess the staircase is already here. Okay. Should I make a second story down below that's like just as big? I feel like it'll be a lot of empty space. I'm not sure how to decorate in here.
And we do see we still have to figure out the alchemy and enchanting thing, but I thought maybe we could like put that in the lighthouse.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The top part.
I feel like we can have it in there, no problem, but like, because you know, making an enchantment table is nothing, and also is well, I guess blaze rods are kind of hard to come by, at least in my opinion. But if I had an enchanted sword, maybe not. But I really love the idea of having everything at one central home base. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like it is like it's like, oh, I've got to enchant something, I've got to run to the lighthouse to do it. You know what I mean? But I have no problem with it, like being in there.
Huh.
At the same time, maybe I don't really want to make a second story down here. Maybe that would be best to just do everything over there. We'll talk about it later. We'll not get too much into it tonight.
There'll be space inside the lighthouse to do stuff for sure.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. I'm a little bit nervous about like they're talking about doing it to where that you will not be able to time travel, and I don't know how you play it, but I've always time traveled, like always time traveled.
I kind of go between, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I time travel and sometimes I don't.
Which is very, you know, it's very amicable if nothing else, because on the one hand, are you okay? You fell into lava again?
No.
Okay. Alright, well, it'll be okay.
I'm really good at glowstone.
You are very good at glowstone. If you want to, because I noticed it's very hard over there to get glowstone. That's where I went to farm glowstone before. You can always try Sanctuary. I haven't farmed glowstone over there yet. You might have to do some platforming, take some cobblestone with you, but, you know. Bird. Is bird.
Oh god, my face, Chaz.
It's okay.
You know what? Look at it. Look at it.
I don't want to, and I'm scared.
Look at it.
I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, Jesus.
Look at it.
Please, no. You make me waste the bullet. Oh my god, you're great.
Look at my chest face.
I can't.
Oh god, you almost killed me.
I know, it's a very strong bow. Thank you for noticing. I'm a powerful woman.
Oh god.
Don't put baby in a corner.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. Oh my god. Are you changing? get in. Since your ass wanna act onions. I hate it. Oh my god. Are you going to Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Wait, did you grab some cobblestone for platforming?
Yes.
Did you grab a pickaxe for picking? That's right, that's what I thought. Get back here, you fucking clown. You know what? Let me see if I can find something to be in solidarity with you. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be the You know what? I'll be the biggest clown of them all.
Oh.
I'm White Diamond. I'm power walking. I'm afraid of people in my neighborhood. Wait a minute. You're not me.
Owie!
Get away from me and my family. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can get some more people just to really clown. Just to really clown. God. So many skins, so little time. Now, where is it? Adventure time.
Adventure time.
Adventure time, come on, grab your friends. Let's go to very distant lands. Jake the dog and Finn the human. It's crime never, or fun that never ends. It's adventure time. I love that song because even if you sing it poorly, it's still very much the spirit of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
It's like... You know what song I love that I feel like has not gotten anywhere near the amount of appreciation it deserves?
Mm.
Oh, Fiona. From, Fiona and Cake.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of my favorite songs and gets no recognition whatsoever.
Oh.
Sad, sad tears of a clown. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You alright, yeah?
Sleeping,
Get the fucking pickaxe, what are you doing?
Oh, wait, where is wait.
Here, I'm gonna help
Where
you.
is it?
I didn't bring it. I was thought you were gonna go back in and grab a pickaxe.
And
We're gonna make this one
we're
gonna make this one out of iron just to be safe.
Yeah. Just to be safe, I've lost 2 diamond pickaxes in my hubris.
It's alright.
And incompetence.
There's that. You deserved it. Now you have some...
Thank you.
Did you grab the cobblestone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Go to very distant lands. Jake the dog and Finn the Sadie.
Finn the Sadie.
I actually prefer that nurse, not dog, that doctor skin I had. Very cute.
I love these billboards, they're very cute.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure. But I think they, you know. I think they're alright.
Alright.
All said and done. Quality lad. Quality lad. What the fuck is that lighting effect? Oh, I was like, ugh. Be free, have your fun, eat it too.
I have to catch up on Critical Role. I love Critical Role so much.
I find it so hard to keep up with long forms of entertainment like that. Like I've gotten to the in Taz, I've gotten to the bank robbery. I've gotten to the race. I've gotten to the race and they're racing.
The race. Oh, that's one.
But the problem is that like whenever I put it on, I never pay enough attention to it. Like I always just kind of
suddenly you're just like, wait a minute, what are they doing right now?
Yeah, like there are moments that I missed that were absolutely hilarious that had me in tears, but I didn't see them until I watched like a highlight video later. You know what I mean? So like for me,
Yeah.
it's very difficult. I kind of am a visual person, and I watched actually one who I watched for a little bit, for a very small amount of time, the Waffle Crew.
The Waffle Crew.
Yeah, Commander Holly.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
And let me just say, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Rooting for you.
And be quiet, Tiffany, because I'm going to kill. Not kill. Oh my god, not to be dramatic. I usually say that in the context of like characters or whatever, but being real. I don't know if y'all are up to date with like the Pro Jared drama or whatever. I was like intimately aware the whole time, and I'm very much on Heidi's side. It's just so sad because like
Yeah.
I was really hoping because Jared's obviously a fucking manipulator. Like why would he wait until Dragon Con to now release this video
Right
and,
before
like,
Dragon Con to release this video, and not like months, literal months.
It's been 4 months.
If he had these receipts, if he had these arguments at the time, why didn't he do it at the time? Why did he stay completely silent?
Yeah, and
completely silent for months, and then wait until Dragon Con.
I'm going to
right
be completely
before
honest. For the sake of my own mental health, I've avoided his video. I've seen some flashpoints from people. Have you seen it?
I've seen flashpoints. I haven't seen it. I've just seen like bits and pieces, and some people have memed with like clips from it.
We'll see. The most frustrating part about it is that. So I've heard some of the claims that he's made, that the person who made the allegations against him, specifically the minor who made these allegations against him, has memory issues, and that that justifies falsifying claims, even though there are screenshots of him being inappropriate towards fans. Now you can go ahead and say, well, like, I'm not getting to the nitty gritty, okay? I'm not getting to the nitty gritty about it, but like, you can't explain away some of the stuff that's been said, and some of the things that have been proven with receipts, and like, what I was hoping, and also I don't know why I'm tiptoeing around this as if anyone's ever gonna watch this or care, but like, cancel culture being what it is. I was hoping, and not hoping because, obviously he's suffering, but like, the way that I had thought had happened was that Holly was another victim who had been manipulated by Jared, who, whatever.
Yeah, I thought that she was another, like, just another victim of this manipulation.
Because she wasn't vocal about supporting him, or she wasn't vocal about him really at all until he made this statement, and then now she's like, sorry, I'm running around doing nothing, but she retweeted his tweet. She signal boosted the video he made, and then you check her Instagram, and she's selling a T-shirt. She's literally profiting off of what she has been accused of. And not only that, not only is she selling a T-shirt, it's a T-shirt that says "canceled" on it. So she's like, I don't know if she's like taking a jab at the fact, like, oh, we're canceled. It
just feels.
It feels so icky. Even if these were false accusations, why would you be so blasé about being accused of being a fucking pedophile? And like, why'd you be making such a light of it? And like,
don't make so light. Like, it's.
It's just so frustrating. And let's not get too much into it before we get like worked up.
Into it because like, for a long time ago, like I'd written off, like I barely knew who Jared was, and I only, and I liked Holly. Yeah. I just barely knew who Jared was. I didn't know what was going on. I just basically written off, like, this is just like, don't need to be. Yeah, I don't need to be, because like I'm like in survival mode 24/7, so I just don't have the energy to deal with this kind of shit.
Oh my god, Sam, yeah.
A lot of the time about it for like maybe 5 minutes at a time, and then I have to take a break.
Yeah, you have to like reassess and count what's really important.
Yeah, because it's at the end of the day, like, I care very deeply for the people who have been hurt by this.
Yeah.
And I hope the best for them, and I hope the worst for him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, fair enough.
But like, I just have to take a step back a lot of the time.
Well,
because I get too
invested,
wrapped up.
Yeah.
I get too invested. I have like hyper empathy issues in a lot of ways.
Oh my God, fucking same. Like
I get like way too absorbed in this shit, and it to the point where it like
it hurts.
Becomes detrimental to my it becomes like it hurts and it's detrimental to my health, and it's like all I can think about and it's all I can worry about is like stuff that at the end of the day doesn't affect me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
and
personally.
Like, yeah, and you know it's very unfortunate, but like I also have those issues, and like I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I have the kind of personality where people will come up to me, total fucking strangers, and they will tell me everything about themselves and about their lives and about this, that, and the other. But like the thing is that like I do not always have the emotional energy to put up with that. Like, and when someone gives me their issues, like I have and it's the same thing with news, is why I avoid news as well.
I have to avoid it
because
I feel terrible sometimes, but like I can't. I just.
Oh my God! Don't feel bad. Everybody avoids. Pretty much everyone I know avoids the news because, like, here's the deal. News did not used to travel as quick as it does. It did not used to be as bad as it is. So like
we weren't built to handle grief at like
a global scale.
The speed of light. Yeah.
Because like Lord knows, like, and this is just stuff I've like unwillingly heard of, just in my like YouTube recommendations. It's like 5 dead in Texas shooting, and it's like literally a different shooting each week, and that's just here in America. So like, so you have to deal with that, but like, I cannot take in troubling information and not have it adversely affect me. Like, I cannot take in information that, like, oh, something bad has happened, time to continue my day. I have to, like, stop what I'm doing and, like, it,
just, like... Yeah, it's like, oh, something terrible has happened. I can't think about anything else for the rest of the day, not just because I'm incapable... Not just because I'm incapable of thinking about anything else, but because if I try to, I'm going to feel like a terrible person because I'm not thinking about it enough.
Well, that, and also, like, I tend to personally catastrophize things to the point where, like, oh, this is happening over there, like, the world is literally going to end. Like, I cannot, in a healthy way, take in new information like that. And, you know, with other things it's fine, but, like, in particular, it's mostly, like, news and things like that. One second, let me make sure my door is nice and shut here. Ooh, sorry, it's getting late at night, so...
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is that, like, some people are like, oh, you know, it's mostly Tumblr. It's literally nowhere else in the world will tell you.
Oh, it's very much Tumblr. Why is no one talking about this?
It's like, you guys don't care because you're...
I see y'all not reblogging this.
It's not American, blah, blah, blah. You guys don't care since it's not American. And it's like, oh my God, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But, like, the thing about it is that I do care quite a lot. I care too much. And I cannot hear about a tragedy that happened somewhere in the world without my heart breaking over it. And, like, when the whole situation happened with Donald Trump playing, like, fucking who's got the bigger dick with Kim Jong-un over Twitter, and it literally, for a long time, became like, oh my God, are we literally about to go to nuclear war over fucking Twitter? Because Kim Jong-un called Donald Trump fat. Like, are we literally about to, like, end millions and millions of lives? And, like, I had a friend who's foreign who was like, oh yeah, that was so funny. And I was like,
it was not funny.
Not funny at all.
Really scary.
Because, like, he
really fucking scary.
Yeah, he, like, legitimately has nuclear codes, and they're going at it every day, and, like...
Nuclear codes, and he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, so, like, I get that it's funny, because, like, oh my God, why are they fighting over this? But that's not the point. The point is that they're fighting, and that he does have the power to level that country, and they, in turn, have the power to, like, you know... Well, they didn't have much power, you know, because... I'm not gonna get too much into that either. But, like, that entire time for, like, a few... I want to say months, I could not really eat, I couldn't really sleep, and it was basically a moderate to severe anxiety attack for literal months at a time.
Constantly.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, the world's ending, like, today, and here I am at my job, and I don't know how to function, because, like, yeah, so, I also have those empathy issues, but, like, it helps to step back and, like you said, just be like, this doesn't affect me, it's gonna be alright, because at the end of the day, shit like this kind of happens all the time, like, not just Commander Hawley or whatever, but tragedies happen all the time, year-round, always have, always will, and there's no avoiding it, and, you know, it's just...
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah. So you kind of have to live your life, because at the end of the day, if a tragedy does happen, you can't control it, and you also can't predict it. So living your best life and living in each moment is, like, kind of the only option.
Yeah.
But,
just...
yeah. I don't take it too serious. I hope that didn't stress you out or anything, because, you know, everything's fine and we're all safe.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
We are okay, don't worry. Commander Hawley got me fucked up.
I need. God. I got the glowstone I need.
You do. You got the glowstone you need, and it's gonna be a-okay. God damn it, now the shore's too close. I guess I could just bend it like Beckham and move the entire fucking beach for my crops, because that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I live.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah. But no, like, I even, like, I didn't go off, per se, but, like, I did have to, like, and the very few times I actually had to reply to a Tumblr post, because someone was like, ugh, because it was that post, I don't know if you saw it going around, but, like, it was someone making fun of people on Tumblr who was like, you know, people say things like, oh, why is no one talking about this? And the post was, oh, I see, you think Tumblr is a news site.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah. No, yeah.
Did I show you that post that I replied to? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, Americans literally get pissed off if they hear news about anyone other than themselves. And I'm like, no.
No?
That's not literally at all what the point is. But, you know. I think it's... as I've gotten older, I've really... Because I used to fall into that trap of, like, Tumblr, like, reblog this or else, or, like, I see you aren't reblogging this, but, like, now I see it. Like, people don't... The people who say shit like that, 9 times out of 10, are looking for clout. Like, they're looking... And I don't mean that in the sense that, like, tragedies are profitable or whatever, but, like, you know what I mean. Like, they want you to reblog it from them, and it reminds me of, like, news channels, like, when they say things like, is this crazy thing happening in your neighborhood? Do the honeybees have guns? Find out tonight at 10. Like, they tell you some alarmist-ass, like, headline, and they're like, we have the answers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, are you watching the Steven Universe movie? How is it turning out for you?
I'm, like, focusing on shit so much that I actually can't,
Oh, I see.
watch it and this at the same time. So I'll probably, like, either watch it later tonight or, like, tomorrow morning, probably later.
Yeah.
Tonight in the fit of insomnia, because I can feel that coming on.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting a bit sleepy, but I'm gonna finish what I'm doing at least, and, you know. Also, if you want me to, obviously we'll end the stream, but, not now, but, like, in a little bit, but if you want me to, I can leave my Minecraft world up and running so you can, like, play in it while I'm sleeping.
It's just not as fun without Charlie around.
Oh, shucks. I feel the same way about you. I'm like, oh, I could play, but what's the dag-nabbit old point?
Oh, jeez. Oh, hello, Tigger.
Oh, Tigger's here. He says
He's
hello, I love
here.
you.
Oh, hey, you can see the lighthouse from the rail.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, yeah, that's not small by any means.
It's gonna look pretty with all the glowstone up, I hope.
Oh
Come
yeah.
here, Sneak Peek.
I'm also putting up a second garden, by the way,
Ah,
for taters. Also, like I saw. Speaking of the trailer, again, I keep going back to points from like 30 minutes in the past and acting like they've just now been talked about.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, because like I'll be like, speaking of, and meanwhile, like the last time we spoke of it was literally half an hour ago. But speaking of like the Animal Crossing trailer, what did you think of it? Like the new one?
I think it's gonna be. Listen. I love that it looks like Pocket Camp because I genuinely love how Pocket Camp looks. I think it's very sweet. I love the more defined like character models. I love that like you're gonna have more say in the customization and creation of your character.
Oh yeah, skin tone, super good too.
Yeah, I love seeing animals like wearing things other than just the regular shirts. Like there's some wearing scarves, some like wearing like sweaters kind of deal.
Oh yeah, and there's one person that has a tank top on.
Yeah, and like I don't know, like it looks like there's a lot of like little changes that are going to add up and mean a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm excited.
I think so too. I mean, my only concern with it is that it looks, and this is mostly just like this is stuff that will most likely be changed if I'm honest, but like the text box was like completely plain, and but if you look back to the New Leaf trailer, you'll see like in the first New Leaf trailer, that's what I did to like ease my anxiety a little bit, was I watched the first New Leaf trailer and like
it's not finished yet.
Oh yeah, I mean they delayed it, so like this is probably, and this is honestly, if we're being totally fucking honest, with how Nintendo works and how like how they typically only show footage like what, maybe 2 or 3 months before release, and before that it's like barely anything they decide to show. But like that's probably like really beta footage, like, or really alpha footage, I guess. Whichever.
There's like barely anything happening in that trailer, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was like super early footage.
Oh yeah, it's like, you know, it looks like test footage almost. Oh, excuse me, but like if you look back on the New Leaf trailer, the text box is completely plain, and then you look in the, you know, what it was released to. Now it's got like the polka dots on it and everything.
Yeah.
What are there any fears you have for this game, like after watching the trailer, or no?
Oof. Sorry, I fell.
You're okay.
Fears?
Yeah, like is there anything you're like, oh, I hope this isn't a thing in the next game?
I say, like, you know, with the whole Pocket Camp thing, I would say microtransactions, but like Nintendo, in spite of like how Pocket Camp is, has recently taken a pretty firm stance against those in future titles. So I guess I'm not too worried about that.
That's the thing too. Is I was gonna say that earlier, was the microtransactions.
I don't know. I'm not too worried. I think I'm in a space where I can't really allow myself to be too, like, I have to be optimistic or I'll die.
Yeah.
I think I fucked. Oh no, I think I fucked up.
Oh no, is everything okay?
Okay, I think it's gonna be okay.
What happened?
Like a minor change here.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? This guy has his alpacas on my wheat. You are trampling my property, sir. Are you fucking kidding me? Sir? Sir? I'm killing your alpacas, sir. Oh my god, they're jumping on my wheat!
The alpacas for his hubris.
You're selling an Oxy Daisy, a flower, for an emerald? Kelp for 3 emeralds. Kelp.
Okay, kill him.
I don't know.
Leave the llamas.
No, okay, so the llamas are dead, because he's on the outside of the fence. The llamas were not. So the only reason I killed them is because they were on my crops.
No.
But the thing is, I wonder, can you kill trading villagers without consequence?
Yes. If you attack them while their llamas are alive, their llamas will start to spit at you.
Well, what I mean is like, if I were to attack a villager, would they stop showing up? They'd be like, oh, this bitch is crazy, yeet, out of here.
Oh, I actually don't know.
I mean, I doubt it. I doubt they would go that far, because, you know, they appear everywhere, but I don't want to risk it. My anxiety would jump up, even if, like, you know...
Ah! Oh, I fell in the water this time.
Where are you?
Working on the lighthouse. I just keep falling.
Oh, okay. I've been working on the farmland all the livelong day. I've been working on the farmland all because I'm gay.
Ha ha ha.
Hee hee hee. God, you know what I've had an urge to try? Not that I will. I'm not sure I will, but like after watching the Vinny stream of Silent Hill 2, I almost want to play Silent Hill 2.
Yeah. There is the collection on PS4, and I've actually not interacted with it, but I've heard that people don't like it.
I've heard it sucks, yeah, like they replaced the voice acting and stuff, and like the music's even different. Like the music.
What?
Yeah, so like the music from Silent Hill 2, obviously it's fucking iconic. Like if you ask people about the music from Silent Hill, they will refer to that music. But they like replaced it with this, like really shitty generic country music. And it's very bad. Very bad. You should look up the videos. Like that's something I enjoy doing, is like videos of comparisons and video essays and stuff, so you know, maybe something worth looking into. But yeah. Definitely not what I would call good.
Yeah.
But like the thing about it is that I don't want to play it. Not that game at least specifically. What I want is oh wait, he's actually farming. This dude is actually replacing the stuff that's missing. Wow, that's impressive. I saw him like come up, he busted a seed, and then he planted in it. Wow. Here, I'll till your fucking land to help you, dude. But I crave Silent Hill, but I want a new Silent Hill. Like I want the Hideo Kojima Silent Hills, which, by the way, very incredibly, someone did a video about the hidden meaning of it. It's very recent. This is how I found this guy's channel, and in my opinion, it checks out. Silent Hills wasn't a trailer for the new Silent Hill game. It was Hideo Kojima talking about his last years at Konami, while they had him under NDA. Non-disclosure agreement, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know.
Yeah.
And like it mentions how Dad's always doing the same thing. He plays the same games every day, eats the same food. Like, and he's talking about how, like, they were shifting from genuinely good games that, like, Kojima made that were, like, artistically fulfilling and, like, took a long time to make and a lot of money but were very good, and they switched to now, mobile gaming, which are very easy to make and extremely profitable. And it tells a story about a guy who joined, Konami, and, like, Hideo Kojima, he, like, you know, they had interactions in the past, and he really looked down this guy for making mobile games, and then the guy who made mobile games eventually surpassed him in the company because they were just that stupid profitable. And, like, it's very interesting, and it talks about some of the numbers in there that we could not figure out in the past. It was Hideo Kojima's birthday. And, like, the call to action, like, you can join us, is Hideo Kojima speaking to the developers saying, you can come and you can be a part of Hideo, or his new company, Kojima Productions, or whatever. And it's just, it all makes sense, and the timeline makes sense, so I think that's what it was, is that he was literally he was giving because he was under NDA, so he had to do it in a way that was like that was not noticeable by the company, and he knew that Silent Hills was like difficult and like not easily playable, so like they would not be able to like figure out his messaging and stuff.
Yeah.
So very
that
interesting.
That makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah. So I am very into it. Roof.
No, I don't know what I want to do with this roof.
Oh no,
It's starting to stress me.
God, help me, Jesus. Were you thinking about doing like just a dome, maybe?
I don't know.
Well, think.
I don't know.
Think about it. It's okay. It's okay. You could do a dome and even have like a tower shooting up through the middle and like going up to a different dome.
Oh wait, because I did want to like someday. I don't like. I know we gotta. It's like
Late.
a lot of work in the future, but but I do someday want to put a beacon in here.
Oh yeah.
On top of it, so
well,
maybe I will.
Maybe one day when I'm not doing anything, I can like farm. Let me actually look it up. So I'm gonna put my camera on you, and I'm gonna idle a little bit. I'm gonna Google the drop rates of those skulls, because I think it's like really small. It's like 0.25% or something. Ugh. Farming wither skulls. Sleepy peepee. Oh, a wither skeleton farm. Ultra simple, cheap, and effective. What are the odds of getting a wither skull? Have a 2 point... Okay. They also have a 2.5 chance to drop one wither skull, which is better than I thought. 2.5 is way better than 0.25 by about 10 times. And it goes up every 1% for every level you have looting on your sword. So, up to 5.5% drops. And apparently, there are farms that you can do, which I may or may not have to resort to. So if we can do that, speaking of, I'm going to make this experience farm real quick. But we are going to have to wrap it up here soon, because I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, you just want to call it a night. Before I know it, I'm going to be like way too deep into this.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, because I do have to be awake for school here in about 7 hours. And Lord knows... Well, I mean, that's not bad. I usually only get 7 hours of sleep anyway, and that's about all I need. My body will wake me up before my alarm. But,
Oh, same.
I usually just, like, I stay up quite a bit. Because I like to chill and watch videos and stuff before bed, so... But yeah, I think this is coming along surprisingly extremely quickly. Like, extremely quickly. Because we've already got, we got the railway here, which is quite the build, and then that lighthouse, which is so cool. Very Astronomy Tower from Majora's Mask, very that, and then we've got billboards and these big farms. Yeah, quite a bit. Oh, sorry. ASMR yawning, I guess. And Jasper's here, and she's a fucking horse. Good for her. I support Jasper's choice to be terrible. Okay. Well, let me put this hoe away, actually. Well, not yet. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Potatoes. Oh, by the way, this is just for my own curiosity. How long is your other highlight video already?
Around 2 minutes.
Wow. What's your goal?
The other one was like close to 2 minutes. I would like this one to maybe be at least 3.5, like an actual video length, as opposed to.
Oh fuck! We're gonna have to start cranking up the funny.
We're gonna have to start being so funny.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look. I'm hitting the wood with a stick. That's like hitting someone with a baby. Ha ha ha. I'm looking at you, Oz. I can see you.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, God.
Oz, where are you? I'm coming closer. Stay right there.
Oh, please.
Oz.
Not like this.
It's okay. No, don't worry. It'll be fine. Oz, can you hold something for me real quick?
Is it an arrow?
No. Ah! Oz, these rickety ass. What are you doing? This construction. You're trying to kill me. This is self-defense at this point. You know what? I'm coming back up here to get my arrows. Ah, thank you. Ah. Hey, there's a roof now. Nice.
Yeah, it's being worked on slowly but surely.
Where are you? Are you hiding?
I don't know.
Do you not? Huh. Do you... Oz, where's my friend? Where's my friend?
I don't know.
Oz, let's be reasonable. Oh god, you can see me, but I can't see you. That's no fair. Oh gosh.
Hello, Tigger.
I thought you said hello to me. I was gonna be like, well, hello. Oz.
Hi, baby Tigger. Yeah?
I'm looking for you.
Are you?
No. So go ahead and tell me your location, because I definitely don't need it.
I'm definitely not on my way to Sanctuary right now.
Are you? How did you get all the way up there? I'm watching the railway. I'll snipe you off of it if I have to.
I made a grand escape.
Did you? There's no way you got... Wait, hold on. There's no way you got up there yet. You were probably on your way up there right now. Wait, I don't believe that either.
I didn't jump into the ocean off of my lighthouse and go like while you were climbing up and go sprinting towards the railway or anything.
Oz.
Yeah.
Oz.
Yeah.
I sense tomfoolery and skullduggery. I sense trickery.
Why would you sense trickery? I mean,
You know what, Oz? What an excellent question. Why would I sense trickery, huh? Would you like to explain to the class?
I'm not trying to divert you from my true plan of escaping into the end, where I will sit.
Yeah, but
or I will sit and wait and force you into a battle with the dragon or anything.
It's a peaceful mode! And the cart is still here! Yeah, I knew it! I sensed skullduggery.
I didn't have a cart in my inventory or anything.
You didn't.
Left over.
There's no way you made this trip while I was over there. I do not believe it for a second. You are here. The call is coming from inside the fucking house. Oh my god. You know what? Someone's getting, I wasn't gonna kill you before, but now I am. Yeah. Earlier I was just gonna give you
tell me while I'm holding all of my lighthouse supplies and I'm never coming into this world again.
Oh no! Oz, where are you? Where's my friend? I'm so sad. Oz, I'm gonna have the big cry.
I did make a grand escape of some sort. God knows where I am.
I don't know yet, but I will. Oz.
Yeah?
We can't end until I find you, and I'm getting sleepy. So if you don't, I will. Where are you, Oz? Where
Hey, do
are
you keep
you?
inventory when you're in peaceful mode?
Huh?
Do you keep inventory when you're in peaceful mode?
No, as a matter of fact, you don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'm never getting home.
What did you do? Did you really go to the end?
I may be lost.
Which direction did you run in?
I'm like, I'm like that fucking like girl. I'm like that one girl in a horror movie who just goes sprinting into the woods with no plan and then realizes she doesn't know where she is.
Wow. That's
And
Oz,
is just
that's
stumbling
you
and
when I'm not
screaming.
chasing you. I will literally be like, Oz, are you coming home? You're like, as soon as I find it, yeah. So did you head towards the village? Is that what I'm being led to believe now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oz, I'm going to find you. And then when I find you, I'm going to bring you home safely. You're going to put all your objects into a chest, and then I'm going to kill you.
Well, I
Okay?
mean, if you're going to allow me to put all my objects into a chest before you kill me,
Yes.
do you swear?
I promise.
Do you swear on your gay?
You think I would revoke my gay that easily? I swear on my gay. Now, where are you? Where are you seriously lost past the village somewhere? What's your biome?
I'm definitely lost.
Okay, did you go to the village?
Yes.
Did you go where the sun sets or where the sun rises?
Uh,
Look in the sky, you can see it now. It's setting. Are you that way or the other way?
okay, Charlie.
You're
I
not.
have a confession to make now that I'm actually lost.
Oh no. What and where?
I ran into the nether.
You know,
Oh, here's some torches. Here
be careful because I dug a very long way into that nether. Oz.
yeah. Oh, there's the portal.
Oh, you found it. Good.
I found it.
I'm so glad. I'm gonna come make sure you're okay, okay? You stay right there. I will be there in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'm on my way now. Oz.
Yeah?
Don't fuck me, Oz. Don't you ever try and fuck me. Did you make it back safely? Are you home to me?
Who knows? Maybe I'm too scared now because of your tone.
What tone? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oz? Oz? Open this door right now. I don't want to get violent. Oz, oh god, my vision's blurring. Help me, Jesus. Oz, let's be reasonable. You forfeit reason. I see. Hold on, let me actually unfuck this nether portal. The things I do for kinship. Oz, if you're not careful, I'm going to start kinning you. I will slowly take over like a virus. Oh, I see. Very smart of you, Oz. Very, very wise of you.
I die on my own terms.
Is that so? know what, Oz?
Yeah? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Just fucking kidding! Die! Bring me another! The pots! The pots! I'm so sleepy.
Well, but Charlie,
What?
don't you see? In your hubris, you've destroyed not only beauty, but friendship.
Oh, really? Is that a fucking fact? Is that a fucking fact? What's wrong, Oz? Go ahead and respawn. Please, go ahead. Come back. Come back. Okay, I'm toggling off of my sword for now. You may return.
Oh, may I?
Yes, I will allow this.
Or shall I just sit here?
Feel free, you fucking ghost. I'll poltergeist your ass. You go ahead. You go right the fuck ahead. We're waiting, Oz. I'm sitting at the table waiting for you. We're having best friend cake. Maybe you've heard of it. Oz?
Yeah?
Are you well?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Then please come home. I miss you terribly.
I would just like to go on record
Would you?
here on stream and establish that everything I've done in fear of my own life.
Well,
And I think the stream will stand as evidence to that.
listen. Come back
And your
we can...
murderous intent.
Listen. Listen. We've both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But come back and we'll put those fears to bed. I promise.
Or you know what?
What?
What if I did this?
Well... I'm taking this fucking chest. You got a fucking apple in here. Wow. Great. Loot. Doubloons.
I've got an apple and all the things I worked very hard to create. Young man.
There's no need to feel down. I said, young man. You left your glowstone dust on the ground. I said, young man. Please come back to the game. I won't kill you any longer. Nah, 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 nah. Please come home. I am lonely. Please come home. I am so fucking lonely. This kitchen's not the same without you. It's just a grill, it's just a greasy spoon without you. Please come home. Please come home. Please. I miss you ever so much. If you don't come back, I'm gonna start talking about toes. Don't make me pull that fucking trigger, Oz. What the fuck? What was that? What? Oh, I'm crying.
Fuck this, I'm putting on my worst skin.
Your body was stuck in the floor until you respawned. What happened?
Oh.
Do you bite your thumb, sir? I don't like. Get away from me! I don't like it. Stay away! No! No! They've got an arrow. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. Okay. Can I have my arrow back? Okay, please have my arrow back.
Why is there Five Nights at Freddy's skin pack yet?
Is there not? Yeah, there's not. Wow.
No.
Give me the fucking arrow back before I take it back. I don't want to be violent. You've made my hands bloody. Please. 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 I don't want to. I don't want to.
Do it. Do it, you coward. Again.
No. No, this is what hell is.
Hell that you've created.
No.
This is the hell you've created in your hubris.
I don't want this anymore. I don't like Minecraft. I don't like Minecraft. Stop. No.
In your need to play God with the life of your friend, you've created this hell for yourself.
You're the one who did stuff.
What did I do? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done besides try to preserve my life?
I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay. Okay. I am back.
Are you okay?
I rolled over, like, to get away from you physically, and my headphone was unplugged. So, well, I think that's gonna do it for us. Please get away from me. Oh my god.
We have gone completely insane.
I think we really lost it. Well, you are inside me. I am looking, well... Way to start the reactor. Okay. I'm going to bed. I don't care what y'all do, but just don't do whatever this is. Just don't do this.
Don't murder your friends, kids.
Yeah, because honestly, this was a well, your sword now. Your stream. Do you want to end the stream? You've gone off camera. Minecraft.